Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to begin our chapter number 25 of Social Studies, which belong to democracy, and its chapter's name is Elements of Democracy. Dear students, in chapter number 24 we already discussed which form is better to govern, what is the meaning of democracy, what is democracy, how people play an important role in democracy. All that thing already we discussed in chapter number 24, and now it's chapter number 25. Chapter number 25's 4 points we already covered in our last class. Now we will discuss about the remaining 4 points. First is here ideal citizens, second one ideal political parties, third one social and economic equality, and fourth one is fighting for equality. Dear students, at first I will discuss about ideal citizens. Ideal citizens means that type of citizens who are aware to their right and their duties. That type of citizens is known as ideal citizens. Second one is ideal political parties. Ideal political parties means at the time of election, whatever they make promise, they have to fulfill according to their human wish, their public wish. That party is known as ideal political parties. Now social and economic equality means we don't have to face any type of discrimination in our country at a place, then we can say that that type of situation will be there. Fighting for equality, if any type of discrimination is there, then we have to start to fight for our rights. Fighting means not we have to make any type of violence, we have to fight with our rights, with rules, with law. That type of fighting for equality. At first we will begin our point number first, ideal citizens. Ideal citizens means the citizens who are aware to their rights and duties. Means you have to know that what is your right, what is your duty. If you have to you are facing any type of problem, then you have which step you have to take out. That type of things you have to remind in your mind. They should be willing to fight for their rights and should also be equally willing to perform their duties. If you are facing any type of discrimination at any place, then you have to know that which type of things you have to face in your life and how to face that type of situation, where you have to go, which type of right you have according to constitution, you have to take the step. Second, violence or use of force has no place in a democracy. I already mentioned violence hasn't have any type of place in our democracy. We have to work according to our constitution, law and rights. Persuasion, not coercion, is the method of such a government. People should use persuasion to bring about change. This is possible only if the citizens are disciplined. If you want to change your society, if you want to change any type of system in your country, then only on public, only on people can change that. But we need disciplined people in our country, then it will be changed. Otherwise it might be, and they wouldn't be face that type of situation. Third, freedom being the essence of democracy, disagreements are unavoidable. People should respect the views of others, even if those views are in sharp contrast with their own. You don't have to say again and again your talk only. You have to listen to another one also. Whatever he want to say, according to that we have to compel what is which opinion was better on that time, and according to that we have to take the step. Then it will be good to us. Thus, enlightened, tolerant and disciplined citizens are an essential condition for the successful working of democracy. We can say that if but disciplined citizens are there in a country, then that democracy will be succeed surely. But at least at first you have to know that what is your right, what is your work, what is your duty, where you have to go if you are facing any type of discrimination. Point number second, ideal political parties. Most of the persons elected by the people as their representatives belong to political parties. We know that. Most of the representatives belong to a political party like Congress, BJP, Baspa, and many type of party will be there. According to that, they will be belong to that party, and they make that type of promises at the time of election. We will do like that, we will do like that. After winning election, we will do like that. And many times we are facing like that. After winning elections, they couldn't come to our area, and they are not able to solve that type of problems whatever we are facing from last many years. These parties helps in creating public opinion and persuading people to vote for them. We know that at the election time they come to us and asking for whatever you are facing in problem in your area. After winning that election, I will do like that. That type of false promises they make. They select candidates and work toward their victory. Parties formulate their policies and seek to implement them when they come to power. An ideal political party is one that is disciplined and participates in the election with fair means. Means you have to fight in election with fair means. You don't have to use any type of wrong method for winning election. Like any type of corruption or that type of things would not be allowed in the democracy. Political parties are the soul of democracy. We can say that political parties are the soul of the democracy. Because of political parties, democracy is there. It's important that parties have a national outlook. They should place national interest above everything else. They should not stand for a particular religion, caste or region. Means if we talk about political party, then it would not be facing for the any of one religion only, for only one place, religion, one local area or something like that. They have to talk about complete country, complete we can say that area of our country, and we have to face many type of problems regarding religion, caste and many type of things. So they would not be bound with any type of single religion or that type of thing. They have to work for all religion, all caste, all area, all state. Then it will be disciplined party. Parties based on such narrow considerations may cause unrest among the people and even led to fragmentation of the nation. National integration, not fragmentation, should be the goal of all parties. Means if you are belong to any type of political parties, you are representative of political party, then on that time you have to work according to country view, according to national view. Whatever you are doing now, what the impact of that work will be on our country, according to that we have to take decisions, not on the behalf of our area, on the behalf of our whole country we have to take decisions. Third point is here, social and economic equality. It is the most and major point according to India. If we talk about India, we are facing many type of problems like that, the social discrimination, economic discrimination is also here regarding caste, religion, many type of discrimination we are facing in our daily days. Equality is political, economic and social field is the basis of democracy. Therefore, a democratic society should be free from all forms of discrimination. Good line is written here, democratic society should be free from all form of discrimination. It may be from caste, subcaste, gender, religion, region, language. Not any single type of discrimination should be visible. Then that type of society will be known as democratic society. All sections of the society should be equal partners in the development of the community. We know that all of the person are making an important role for selecting a government. So we have to treat equal with all of them. The rule of law, which is an essential element of democracy, means that every citizen is equal before the law. We also have a judicial system, which means anyone can approach if justice has been denied to him for her. But does this guarantee justice and fairness in the everyday life of the people? Means we have to face all that thing. Rule of the law means every person is equal before the law. If he may be CM, PM, whatever, or common ordinary person, all are equal before the law. According to constitution, we have to judge that type of crime, whatever made by him or them. There can be some people who think they are superior to others. Many people are like that in politics. They are thinking like that they are superior to others. In many offices they are thinking like that, they are superior to others, but not that type of thing, because they are a servant to people, because they are working for people only. So we have to take knowledge about that type of thing. We have to make them aware, whatever you are doing, that's not a good way. Because of that, we also have our right, and according to right, if we will go, then it may be problem for you. Some may even indulge in insulting the weaker sections and through harsh words and malicious deeds. In normally common ordinary offices, we already mentioned this, the newspaper, many times we are facing that type of things. If weaker section is going for the any offices, or then he will be harassed by that type of officers, and finally he came to, and because you know that that's not made, that system also is not made for them, because they belong to weaker section, and no one will listen them. If that type of thing will be highlighted in media, then it will be surely solved, otherwise it couldn't be. And only few cases would be highlighted in media and they get justice, otherwise they wouldn't. Such humiliations are clear violations of human dignity. Human dignity is the core value of democracy.
A society can be called democratic only if all its members are respected as human beings and with dignity. None should starve and none should be denied the basic necessity of the life. Means all of the persons of our country, if they are getting basic necessities of the life, then we can say the basic necessities means, you know, that cloth, bread and home, that type of things if they are getting, then we can say that our society is socially and economically equal. If there is abundance on one hand and poverty on the other, there can be no true democracy. Thus, social and economic equality is the soul of true democracy. Dear students, it's about social and economic equality. Now we will talk about last point, fighting for equality. It's a major point we have to fight. If you are facing any type of problem, then you have to, according to right, you have to fight with them. Economic and social equality is the key in a democracy, and it can only be realized if all citizens have adequate resource of support themselves and their families, and no citizen is discrimination against of any reason. The Constitution has not only guaranteed equality to all citizens, it has also served as the basis on which many people and communities in India have demanded equality and launched for struggles to achieve it. We know that in our Constitution a beautiful line is written, all are equal in our country, and if any type of problem you are facing, then according to rights you can go to court and you can get justice for that type of things. Because of that, from ancient time we know that in our India, our complete whole society was based on the caste and religion, and according to that they were harassed on that time and discriminated according to that type of caste, religion and many type of things. So on the time Dr. B.R. Ambedkar wrote 2 or 3 lines according to that all are equal before the law, and all are equal in our country according to caste, religion and all that type of things. If we are facing such a type of harassment, then we can go to court. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the architect of our Constitution, himself launched a strong movement for equality of Dalits. Because on that time they was discriminated too much by the stronger section, like the richer section of our country. They had to work for them and they couldn't get any money. Only for food they are working. Who had suffered greatly due to the practice of untouchability, Dr. Ambedkar asked Dalits to fight the caste system by taking up government jobs. On that time, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar gave reservations to the Dalit section, and on that time he told to them, if you want to relief from that type of discrimination, then you have to get government jobs. Only on that time you can relieve from that type of problems. He encouraged them to educate their children. He also launched efforts to allow entry of Dalits into temples and fought against ill treatment of women. On that time, untouchables are not allowed to temple, and he was only a person who made them allow that Dalit peoples also and women also. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar asked the people to work towards a society where all people were respected and treated with dignity. His aim was only one, like that no one will be discriminated in our country according to their caste, religion or any type of the section. So we can say that in this elements of democracy we already discussed totally 8 points, and from that 8 point we can conclude that all that points mention only one thing: democracy is a better form of government, but only in one condition. If you are facing any problem, then you have to go directly to according to your right, go to court, and after that you have to resolve that type of problems. Then only we will be able to say democracy is better form of government. You have to await to your rights, you have to await to your duties. On that condition only democracy will be successful, otherwise it will not be. Because many times we are thinking like that, it's not our work, it's work of government, and government will do like that, government will do like that, and we are not getting that type of supports, and we are not getting any type of conclusion. Because of that only we have to change our mentality and we have to work for our country with the patience. Then only democracy will be successful and our country will be developed. I hope you understand this whole chapter. Now I will send you question and answers of this chapter. You have to write in your notebook. This friends, many times I ask you for only you have to write short answer questions and long answer questions. Whatever that exercise is given here, like pick the correct option, fill in the blanks and state whether the following sentences are true or false. That exercise only you have to fill in your textbook. There is no need to write in your notebook. That exercise is only you have to fill in your textbook only. Only short answer questions and long answer questions you have to write in your notebook. Dear students, I hope you understand all this chapter. If you have any type of doubt, then you can ask me to Google Meet or only directly on my number. Thank you so much.